Alright, we're streaming
So as you're saying,
my end. Again, it was just really easy.
As you're doing your thing, look at you, Raptor, and she sort of like analyzes you just a bit, and looks at the arm that she's making. She looks back at you and back at the arm, and she just starts working on you, but also on the arm, but also looking at you also, doing stuff. And Sestri like perks up. You're not one for small talk, are you?
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Y'all.
Just says no.
What do you take me for?
Villain!
God.
Yeah, I could have said he shakes his head.
Yeah, she's just like...
That would have been better.
And he looks at me.
Oh,
and
I do like a silent model.
Thank you, whoever sang that.
It was me. We stand out.
Temperance, are you so
Yes.
I'm gonna switch back to you.
We're gonna go back to Temperance, Mama, and Serafina.
So Captain basically is just like Captain says, "Do you know why we have to wear our wardrobes? I wear this instead of flaunting my body as I used to."
Why exactly?
Points at your body. We keep our order secret for a reason.
Order?
You are not aware of our order.
No, not exactly.
Yeah. Rest easy. She pulls up her sleeve, and you could see scars.
Oh my.
Just scars like mine.
On her arm, and she shows just a little bit more. I mean, it's not really appealing for me, but and she also pulls up a little bit of her dress, just a little bit of her dress and leggings to show even more scars. I've been at this for a long time, honey. Some practice.
I suppose as much. I've only known about that sort of gift that I've had for maybe 3 years. Before we went to sleep and woke up, obviously, but...
Nearly 203, she jokes.
I wouldn't count that as experience.
Her stuff. She finds a nice little dress and just tosses it at you. Apparel, like sort of like a nightgown of sorts. But when we head to Nomana, it is best to cover yourself up.
All right then.
There are those who want us dead. And actually, she at her desk, and sort of like she sits in it like in with the back end forward, and just like like uses it as an armrest. And she just goes, "So, where are you from? What are you from?"
I don't quite know it. Well, I never really learned its name. Or did I?
Make a history check.
Okay. Let me just open up my sheet more.
Or lore dropping. Great.
First one was a 7. It went twice.
Oh. Heck.
Lord.
Heck.
I'm gonna have to go. I have to take 7.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you okay? So what you know of the order, you did get this power through a ritual.
Yes.
Kind of blurry.
Mm-hmm.
How you specifically like you have like a feeling and sensation of, well, how did I get my powers? I did this, but the rest is blurry. So you do remember heading into strange-looking tower, or had a bunch of people in black robes in it, but that's all you can remember.
I relay that to Captain So.
See, so you don't know which branch you are come from.
It's all so distant, really.
Why did you obtain your powers? Usually, blood hunters like myself and you. Technically, we have 3 blood hunters on this ship.
Is that what I'm called?
That's what most people call us. Become monsters to fight monsters, but also, that sort of lifestyle is quite boring for me. I became a monster for another reason.
I must confess, I pursued this path on quite the ridiculous whim. In short, I was trying to win over a man. And it didn't turn out so well.
It's mad news.
She bites her lip. She's like not really wanting to reveal it, and then just kind of sighs it out. Eric Winmore.
She don't want to tell me if it's that all personal. I'm not very keen. Oh.
Keep in mind, this was 200 years ago.
Yes. She leans forward. Well,
this was
reasons why I called you, besides few reasons why I called you here. You see that you are experienced and are looking for work. Yes. Pay when you are on board my ship, especially if you want to go take a job here. Now, since you are friends with my Dante, you are given you will make an exception. Time for my children to
backtrack a little bit. I missed some of that. Sorry.
Okay. Which part?
It was since you're friends with my Dante, it got all garbled, and then I think I heard a knock at my door, so I need to check that really quick. I'm so sorry.
Right. It's all right.
You're good, baby. Don't worry.
Basically, Nella, I'm offering you this. You may have a position as you make yourself useful.
I don't think Rex is that is. Oh, okay.
I know. I'm doing this for the audience's sake, and I'm going to leave it off there.
What do I hear all of this?
You're hearing.
You rolled
with that
freaking 25.
You rolled pretty high.
With that
perception check, so you're hearing all everything.
What
it was literally nothing. I hate everything.
Right.
Okay, but what do I think, or what am I feeling after hearing all?
That's up to you, I think.
To you. That's up to you.
Did you bring up who the man was? That
yes,
Temperance?
I did.
Yes.
Eric.
Also, did Temperance already bring up that she had a thing for him anyway?
I don't think Serafina had heard that at the time, though.
Yeah,
Serafina was definitely around when she revealed that, though.
Yeah.
You both were having.
Oh
yeah.
Well, we both revealed. No, we both revealed that we knew who Eric was, and that we were both afraid what was going to happen. But I did not know.
clearly recall Temperance saying that she was kind of like a stalker to him.
She said she didn't say to who.
When Vaa'kaa tries to put two and two together, he gets a fish.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and my Serafina's eyes widen, and as she hears all of this, she starts to feel a mix of different emotions. She is surprised, confused, a little bit angry because Temperance told this sort of complete stranger, and you know we've been traveling together as a group.
She's trying to
for
get
a
a job.
I don't care.
She kind of told you, just had to be smart enough to know.
She didn't tell me anything. That's the thing. She hasn't told me anything about her personal stuff.
That's
even
the
when
point.
I'm like, "Hey, open up to me," and then she's telling this complete stranger
That's the
that we
point.
hardly
When
know.
everyone,
She's trying to get a job and is pretty much the
want
mother of two
everyone
party members.
to wear their hearts on their sleeves all the time. Not possible.
And yeah, and she's just sort of like, she's sort of just like, "Are you serious? You chased after Eric?" Like, because she knows. Obviously,
Blech.
Temperance knows now too.
Yeah, let's
but
move forward.
yeah, but to have lived with Eric and like all
Okay,
that stuff,
okay.
she's like,
So after that, she's like, "That's quite interesting, but I'm not quite here for sub stories.
No, I wouldn't want to waste your time with it anyway.
Going to
Yes.
assume a lot of things happened considering that man. However, it is also considering the tournament. My contacts have a few things, and that's sitting at our table knows quite a bit. He knows the underground and can get you ultimately, at the very least, considering his ties to the Mall of Stormbringer. I want you to keep yourself discreet. I'm also offering you an option.
Which is?
You may stay on the ship, and you may work for me. Because you are friends with Nella, with my Nella and my Dante, you leave when only Dante and Nella are here differently.
What was that? It all got garbled. I'm sorry.
Something
Basically,
about Nella,
okay.
Nella and Dante are here differently.
Because if I hear differently, if you have a job on this ship, however, once Dante and Nella are gone, you are free to go.
Okay.
Most people who are under Ilyatso was as I roleplay
Stay
for
with
her.
her.
There's usually no way out.
Mm.
It's for you, because you're friends with Dante and Nella.
About that, as much as I appreciate their friendship and thank you for having me in your corner, I suppose, I'm looking for something more permanent.
She smirks at that. Well, a keeper. I like that. I wonder, the one with the wavy hair.
Serafina.
It's her. Maybe she may be interested, but not in that way. I know girls like her have been through a lot, especially with that horrible man. If she also wishes to have a family of her own, will be a part of this crew. However, I cannot keep you all safe for long. Grow up, as they say.
Of course.
"Ma'am."
With that, she's just like, very well. With your offering of a job, you consent to this, as well as the many other dangers that come with this. You don't start working for me as just another hooker. No. Back what was stolen from me. During the Great Separation. Kindly help us with my crew. If you want a permanent job here, and also wish to stay, have a goal in mind. To rebuild my confederacy.
Hello?
Backtrack a little bit.
Maybe use a different. Don't use.
Backtrack a little bit.
What?
Because it cut out for me. Trying to remember back to after you won't be just another hooker. It started to like be choppy. Sorry.
Just real
Yeah.
quick before you start over, maybe use another word that's not Confederacy? Question mark.
That's kind of what she was a part of. It's a pirate confederacy.
It's not referring to that, Amanda.
No, I know, but that's usually what it's most associated with. Sorry.
This is an Asian okay, so if you ever looked have you ever looked up Zheng Shi's confederacy? That's what she's based off of.
It's technically a type of government.
Yeah.
It's a type of government, but it's a type of like how she does things with the pirate.
God, is this seduce all over again?
Nah, I want to bring back the Crimson Lightning. From me. See if you wish to help us, you are more than willing to. Wonderful.
I'll do the best that I can. There's not really a lot I'm experienced in other than
That's consider this. Consider today your inauguration.
What sort of
under my care.
responsibilities are you looking to employ me through?
Gets out like her desk, so like a drawer, her desk drawer.
What are my
Gets out a couple
responsibilities?
sheets of papers. Well, so far, you can work up on your waitress skills, which I'm very of much experience in, considering the way you carried yourself. It seems you are not just another call girl.
I would say that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Considering you now have your powers. A favor for me. I know my Nella and my Dante are willing to follow me through thick and thin. If you can convince the majority of your party, specifically the one with the wavy hair, Serafina, well,
I can do my best.
you have my support. A little bit of cash on the side. A little bit of cash can turn into a great 1,000.
Money is the smoothest operator, usually.
Let it be known. Besides whoring around, consider yourself my agents. As you called yourself, what was that fancy little name that you called yourselves back then to that?
The Lost Age.
I thought the Lost Age.
Out of character.
She
I
writes
thought it
that.
was Strength of the Lost Age.
Strength.
Oh, it was. Fuck. Okay, you're gonna have to go and edit that in all the Instagram posts, Amanda.
Got you.
Sla.
On it.
Strength of the Lost Age.
Yes. She smiles as she like nods, and you could actually see now that you were in her room, you could see her necklace go from like a standard red, green to
Ooh, it's like a mood
red color.
necklace.
Oh, gee.
Mood choker, technically.
Mood choker. I dig it. Yeah, as Temperance does it, her eyes kind of cast down a little bit.
She sort of like, raises a finger like, You're looking at my treasures.
Um,
However,